What if there was a tool that could help you know in advance when you're going to be tired, when you need to focus, when you need to have your business meeting, a tool that costs nothing to implement and that has a massive impact on your productivity? Welcome to Consistent Bedtime, the tool that we're going to share today. My name is Arnaud. I'm your peaceful productivity coach, and let's jump right into it. Your whole day will be better with a consistent bedtime, and let's jump right into what it entails. Why is a consistent bedtime productivity multiplier? Picture this. If you go to bed at the same time regularly, you take control of what's called your circadian rhythm. These are a series of processes that let you know that at a certain time you will be hungry, you will be focused, you will be horny, you will be tired, you will be creative. If you change your bedtime every night, then it's kind of random because every day your body needs to readjust to know when to do those things. If you have a consistent bedtime, you can predict in advance when you will be productive, when you will be focused, when you will be creative, or when it's time to take a nap or walk or go to the gym. This is a super important tool that's at your disposal. Now, what are the obstacles of having a consistent bedtime and what can we do about them? What I see with my clients is that the biggest obstacles that they meet is travel, weekend, and family. So let's take them one by one. When you travel, especially if you, as a business owner, if you change time zones, then it's more difficult to have a consistent bedtime. The solution here is to take your trip as a microcosm. Let's say that you go 5 days to Japan for some business meeting. During those 5 days, you want to have a consistent bedtime in the Japan time zone. You can prepare that the day before your departure and maybe plan a day off when you come back so that you have some time to readjust to your new consistent bedtime. I'm not against recommending some pills for sleep because your body might need to adjust and you're just giving him a slight push so that you can go to bed at the same time every night. Another obstacle I hear from my clients regarding consistent bedtime is the family or the spouse. And for that, the key is communication. Your spouse probably wants as well to feel great in the morning when he or she is super pumped, focused, creative. So talk about it and agree with your spouse on a consistent bedtime. You turn an obstacle into something fun that you guys can do together, keep each other accountable for. Another thing that I hear is the evening is the moment where I'm finally by myself, my kids are asleep, I can focus on work. And that's great. In another video, we'll talk about how you can implement that in your consistent bedtime routine. But the benefit that you will get with a consistent bedtime routine far exceeds the momentary productivity that you have after dark. Don't worry, there is space for you to work and have a consistent bedtime routine because I never said that it needs to be 9 p.m. You could have a consistent routine where you go to bed every night at 2 a.m. We'll come back to that in another video. If you want to reclaim your time, I have free tools for you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner. Go to peacefulproductivity.coach/reclaim your time and get your free tools for free. How to implement a consistent bedtime. My recommendation in order to implement is to start by the end. You start by the time when you want to go to bed. And then you focus on the last 30 minutes before this. And for 5 days, you focus on those last 30 minutes and you have them always the same. So ideally without screen, find something that you can do every night before bed, whether for me it's washing the dishes, for some others that might be walking the dog, spending time reading a book or something, but develop this little ritual for the last 30 minutes of your day right before you go to bed. After you have 5 days, you do the same for the next 30 minutes before. And then you make your way back like this. That's the easiest way I found for me and my clients to implement a consistent bedtime routine. If it's not clear and you have some questions, please put them in the comment below or in a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Thank you for your time and as usual, peace.